I'd like to begin this morning by saying that the energy in the room is infectious. But before we actually get to the summit of this wonderful listing ceremony, let's have a sneak peek of this energy that I'm talking about. So, Fractalites, if you're in the room, we've got to announce it to the building and possibly at least to the surrounding area here. So, can you please put your hands together? Yes? Make some noise. Yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Because, my dear friends, I know you know this already, but it is my job to remind you that this is no ordinary morning. So, good morning, everyone. Once more, huh? I can't say try and bring the roof down because this is the beautiful NSC atrium. But let's take it from the top once again. Good morning. How are you this morning? I know, right? Great, excited, phenomenal. These are the words that strikingly occur to the mind. So thank you for not just being here physically, but for bringing that energy and enthusiasm, because that is what we thrive at here when we talk about a listing ceremony that is long awaited and in the making. We extend a very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. My name is Xenia Fernandez, and I am your host for this wonderful, very, very significant morning. And we're so pleased to have all of you here join us to commemorate the listing of Fractal's equity shares on the NSE and BSE, everybody. And I want to draw your attention. Actually, I could already see from the wings a lot of you explore this beautiful atrium today. I mean, look at it. It spells Fractal everywhere in the beautiful designs. I know most of you have explored the up and above, photo opportunity that we have already. In case you've not, don't worry. We have a lot of time after the formal ceremony ends. And this beautiful wall here that depicts all forms and all shapes and everything that's available in nature already that spells Fractal using our wonderful AI. So AI team, you guys are all doing phenomenal. Thank you so much for bringing this atrium to life. And to begin this momentous ceremony, we're going to do it on a note of pride and unity. And all of us are going to witness something very special today. We're going to see the beauty of this country. Every time we rise and say the national anthem, we visualize it in our mind, right? But Fractalites, you have brought our mental imagination to life today on this beautiful screen using our very own Kaleido AI. So ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, everyone, please rise for the Indian National Anthem.
Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Vanga, Vindhya, Himachal, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchchala, Jaladhi, Taranga. Tava Shubha Name Jage, Tava Shubha Ashish Mange, Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha, Jana Gana Mangala Dayak Jaya He, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya 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 He.
Please take your seat, everyone. And I must say, Fractalites, you know how to create a goosebump moment. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for bringing it alive. Stunning indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin by pausing for the next few seconds and reminding us of who we are and why we're here. Because milestones like these, they are a very important way of looking at the past with a certain gratitude, of appreciating the present moment that we are in right now, and being very excited and thrilled about the future and looking at it with a certain hope. And today, this morning, we are here to celebrate one such milestone for Fractal Analytics Limited. So let's remind ourselves that Fractal Analytics is a globally recognized enterprise artificial intelligence company. We were founded back in 2000, and we started with one and only one mission, and that is to power human decision making through advanced AI and data-driven insights. And well, that is exactly why today, as a company, we have been enabling large global enterprises to navigate their AI transformative journey, right from ideation all the way to adoption, with end-to-end AI solutions that integrate deep domain, functional, and technical expertise. We cater to diverse business functions across industries, such as consumer packaged goods and retail, technology, media telecom, health life sciences, and even the BFSI sector. Now, the company partners with over 100 global enterprises, and we serve a majority of the magnificent 7 technology companies. You want to clap for that, everyone? Please feel free. I think this is absolutely amazing what we do. And that is why we have been recognized as a leader by Forrester and Everest Group across multiple global assessments. And Fractal, my dear friends, continues to strengthen its position as one of the world's most respected pure-play enterprise AI companies. Now, we all know, because we're a part of it, that we are driven by continuous innovation, R&D focus. We have been consistently recognized, rather, as a great place to work across several geographies. And it's very evident in the room today. Co-founded by Mr. Srikanth Velamakanni and Mr. Pranay Agarwal, we combine over 2 decades of leadership experience. And our founders have very evidently enabled a culture of innovation, of trust. And that's how we've successfully positioned ourselves at the forefront, my dear friends, of global AI transformation. Now, on this momentous occasion of the listing of the equity shares of Fractal, I'd like to welcome various dignitaries who have joined us here to make this morning so much more special. Let's firstly welcome with a very warm round of applause Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the Managing Director and CEO, NSC of India. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here this morning and making it so much more meaningful. We're also honored to have with us the team of Fractal Analytics. I'd like to request our founders to kindly stand and wave at everyone. This is that moment. And let's make a lot of noise. Mr. Srikanth Velamakanni, co-founder, Group CEO, Executive Vice Chairman, Fractal Analytics Limited. Mr. Pranay Agarwal, co-founder and CEO of Fractal AI. Now, you know, the days that lead up to this very significant moment are lined with some incredible partnerships. So we'd like to give a very hearty welcome to our book-running lead managers who've played a very integral part in the success of this IPO. Thank you very much. We have teams from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited, Axis Capital Limited, and Goldman Sachs India Securities Private Limited. Thank you once again. Now, I must admit that when I was invited to host the listing ceremony, I had some questions in mind. What is AI? How transformational is it really going to be from 2026 on? How are we changing the world? What is enterprise AI? What do we do at Fractal? Most importantly, how are we impacting the world by what we do? So, ladies and gentlemen, before I invite our very first speaker for this morning, why don't we watch an AV which answers all these questions and inspires us for more? Let's take a look.
Progress is defined by the problems we solve. The industrial age solved for physical labor. The information age solved for speed and connectivity. The age of AI solves for intelligence. How we think, how we plan, how we make decisions, and how we learn. This shift will be bigger, faster, and beyond anything we have seen so far. In the age of AI, companies will need to reimagine their business at every level. Every product, every process, every service will change. Companies will reinvent themselves to stay relevant, to grow, and to thrive.
At Fractal, we are powering human decisions across the enterprise by combining algorithms with an understanding of human behavior and building an ecosystem of agents that collaborate with each other. Fractal helps the world's most admired companies activate AI to shape the future. Across products that people use every day and across moments that shape real outcomes. Outcomes that influence the prices you pay, the products you use, and how smoothly things work. And as AI becomes the new electricity, the companies that use it responsibly will define the future. A future of abundance that Fractal is helping build. And we are just getting started.
We are just getting started being the absolute keywords. Yes, my dear friends, we are the future and the future is here. It's time to commence this auspicious occasion just like we do it in our country by lighting the very beautiful, auspicious ceremonial lamp. And as I invite our dignitaries to do the honors, I'm going to invite all of you to take the next few seconds, invoke whichever the higher power you believe in, that this morning may be a brand new beginning for all of us at Fractal. I'd like to invite on stage Managing Director and CEO NSC, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Mr. Shrikant and Ms. Chetna, Mr. Pranay and Ms. Rupa. Also joining us from our Fractal team is Ashwath and Satish. From Olmo Capital, we have Mr. Sasha, Mr. Gulumir Chandani. From the TPG group, we have Mr. Puneet and Mr. Vivek. And also joining us is Fractal's Independent Director, Ms. Neelam. Let's invite all of our dignitaries with a very warm round of applause.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
Fractalites, may I invite you to put your hands together in one resounding round of applause, everybody, in unison, as we officially kick off the listing ceremony of Fractal Analytics Limited's equity shares. Thank you to all of our dignitaries for doing the honors. You know, the lighting of the ceremonial lamp is, of course, traditional and done as a ritual, but it is very deeply rooted in symbolism. This is a lamp that symbolizes prosperity, welfare, and positivity around us all. And so we truly believe that the light of this lamp will spread the light of knowledge around all of us as we commemorate this brand new beginning. Thank you to all of our dignitaries once again for lighting the lamp and for setting the tone for this brand new prosperous beginning for Fractal Analytics Limited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats because it is time for me to invite our very first speaker to share his thoughts with us on this auspicious occasion. Managing Director and CEO, Axis Capital Limited. Please give it up for Mr. Atul Mehra.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks an auspicious day. On behalf of Axis Capital and the team of Book Running Lead Manager, I once again welcome you all to this listing ceremony of Fractal. We are here to celebrate the success of a company that has helped global enterprises make smarter decisions, and it's now stepping ahead confidently towards the listing in the public market. The offering was launched amidst challenging market environment, but it received great response from all categories of investor, and we are here today to celebrate that listing. There are many, many good things about the company. We saw a few of them already highlighted in the AV, but there are three or four things that really, really stand out, and at the cost of reiterating, I would just like to reinforce them. Number one, this company is a leadership in a structural theme. And what is very important for us to remember the structural theme, which lasts not for 1 year or 6 months, this lasts for decade. This is a theme which is going to play out over decade. Artificial intelligence is no longer about experiment. It's no longer fashionable. It is mission critical. It is mission critical in every company, in every board meeting, in every company. Fractal sits right at the intersection of AI, analytics, and enterprise decision making, serving many, many important companies, many of the Fortune 500 companies, which we all admire. Secondly, what I like about this company is the durable financials. For the year 25, the company reported a revenue of 2,765 crore and an adjusted EBITDA of 482 crore at a margin of 17.4%. And we believe this is only going to go ahead in a comprehensive manner. Third, which is very, very important, is the evolution. The company did not stop there. What we like about this is the evolution. Fractal is transiting itself from a service-led AI to a platform-driven monetization product with many, many products which they work with. What is very, very important and what makes and breaks the company, to my mind, is the management team. What really, really stood out is in the roadshow and the interaction was the quality of the management and the conviction to invest very early on in AI and build it in a disciplined manner. The team led by Shrikant, Pranay, Satish, and Ashwath were very, very well received by the investors. At the listing valuation of approximately 15,500 crore or $1.7 billion, sir, you make a debut as 415th largest company in India. The responsibility does not end here. This is just the beginning of the responsibility. From catering and working with a few select shareholders, now you have a responsibility of taking care of 1.3 lakh shareholders. And that's a huge responsibility, sir. So we as one of the BRLM believe that the opportunity here is significant. This is a decadal opportunity that we are seeing. Global AI spending is only going to increase at a rapid pace going forward. Data is going to become an infrastructure, and companies are going to combine the depth of the AI capability to take them to the next generation. Fractal has it all. It has the client, it has the capability, it has a great team to take it forward. On behalf of the Book Running Lead Managers team, I would like to once again thank you for appointing us, for having faith in us, and bearing with it. It was a pleasure to work with TPG and Apex team. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our regulator SEBI, National Stock Exchange, and the Bombay Stock Exchange for their continuous guidance and support, and also making sure and helping us that the documentation formalities are completed in a time-bound manner. Thank you very much once again.
Mr. Mehra, I must admit that that was a very encouraging address to begin this morning. And can we have another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Mehra, his entire team, the incredible partnership that we celebrate this morning. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to invite on stage the two beings who are at the helm of what has been a journey that's jam-packed with insight and also with a lot of inspiration. And I expect nothing but a thunderous round of applause as I invite on stage co-founder and group CEO Fractal. Please give it up for Mr. Srikanth Velamakani.
When we were setting up Fractal in February 2000, we had two options: incorporate as a private limited company or as a public limited company. We didn't truly understand the additional governance implications for a fledgling startup like Fractal at that time. But we decided to incorporate Fractal as a public limited company, thinking that sooner or later we would do an IPO. No, that was somewhat foolish. But that's the kind of foolishness it takes to create something consequential. "26 years later, here we are. Today is a moment of gratitude to our early team who joined us when the path was unclear. That courage laid the foundation for everything that followed. As you know, AI models improve when they are wrong. Much the same way, organizations improve when they listen. Our most important turning points came from uncomfortable feedback and hard conversations. That willingness to listen, to question, to learn, and to improve is what has shaped Fractal. To the thousands of Fractalites across the world who carry that culture forward, thank you for your belief. To our clients who trusted us long before AI became mainstream, you took a chance on a young company with big ideas and little proof. You challenged us to innovate every day. We are deeply grateful for your trust. And to our investors, you placed faith in our vision, our discipline, and our integrity. You backed your conviction with your capital and patience. Thank you for taking this journey with us. So what changes today? As a public company, we're building a new muscle. When someone saves their hard-earned money and chooses Fractal, will they feel proud? Will they feel safe? Will they feel that they have made the right choice? Every decision we make from here on must pass that test too. We are entering this next chapter with a long-term horizon. Long-term does not mean ignoring the next quarter. It means believing that discipline compounds. It means building deep AI-driven even when payoff is not immediate. And it means building a sustainable business, because building for the long term is a responsibility towards people, planet, and shared prosperity. The world has entered the age of AI, but our mission remains the same: to power every human decision in the enterprise, not replace human judgment, not automate away responsibility, but to augment human potential by bringing intelligence into the moments that matter. For 26 years, Fractal has quietly helped some of the world's most admired companies do exactly that. And yet, today is day one. Day one of building an institution for the next 100 years. Day one of serving clients with even greater impact. Day one of earning the trust of public shareholders, and day one of shaping the future of intelligence. Moments like this belong to many. Thank you, especially to the families of Fractalites, including my own, who have been the anchors that made it possible for us to dream and build. And to everyone joining us today as shareholders, welcome. A fractal holds its pattern when at every scale. As the world zooms in on Fractal today, may the pattern continue to hold as we scale at every scale. Thank you.
Mr. Shrikant Velmakeni, on behalf of each and every person in the room, I'd take this opportunity to assure you that we all resonate with your state of mind right now. At the same time, we can only imagine what this journey would have looked like for both you and your immediate family and for all of the Fractalites. Thank you so much for talking to us straight from the heart. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of this incredible journey, where it has brought us and where it is going to take us, we're so excited to know from co-founder and CEO Fractal. Let's give it up for Mr. Pranay Agrawal, everybody.
Good morning, thank you. Most of you don't know it is also Shrikant's birthday today, so happy birthday, Shrikant. Okay. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand here representing Fractal. The initial idea behind Fractal was simple but ambitious. We believed that there was a big opportunity to apply mathematics and behavioral sciences to help organizations make better decisions. Over the years, this idea has been tested, refined, and validated through several years of sustained value delivery for our clients. Therefore, today's listing is not just a financial milestone. It is a recognition of many years of conviction and learning. A fractal, as Shrikant just said, is a complex pattern that repeats itself at different scales and is often explained by a mathematical equation. And fractal analytics is emblematic of that principle. Fractal has grown through repeated application of AI engineering and design to the most complex problems of our clients. And I want to thank the people who made this possible. So firstly, to all Fractalites, everyone who is at Fractal and everyone who has ever worked at Fractal. Thank you for your commitment, your contributions, and your belief that turned this idea into reality. And in equal measure, I want to thank the families of all the Fractalites, including mine, because you are the strength behind the strength of Fractal. And this moment belongs to all of you. To our clients, I thank you for trusting us to deliver on your most important problems. You give us the purpose for our existence. To our partners, thank you for building along with us. If we must realize the true potential of AI, then we need to continue working together as we have done thus far. And to our investors, thank you for backing your belief with your capital and giving us the permission to build this organization. Today we enter a new chapter. And as we start this new chapter, it is day one at Fractal. It is day one of a new responsibility and a commitment that challenges us to operate with greater discipline, consistency, and transparency while staying focused on long-term value creation. We step into this next phase guided by our values: always put the client first, learn continuously, disrupt thoughtfully but with speed, and always extend trust. And nowhere is the need for trust and transparency higher than in our field of artificial intelligence. At its full potential, AI will lead us to redefine what it means to be human. At Fractal, our mission is to deploy AI for enterprises, to help them make better decisions and take autonomous actions. We are deploying AI to help companies make better products for their customers, improve customer engagement, and increase operational effectiveness in everything from manufacturing to marketing. And as AI becomes more impactful, our responsibility to deploy AI transparently only increases. Going public gives us the platform to accelerate this mission, to invest further in AI innovations, to invest in our people, and in the AI technologies that will shape the next generation of intelligent enterprises. So let me conclude by saying once more that today we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of thousands of individuals who made this moment possible. And today, we also recognize that it is day one once again at Fractal. My deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for being a part of this journey. And a question for all Fractalites. Are you ready for day one once again? Are you ready for day one after 26 years? All right then. A very warm welcome and a very exciting welcome to everyone to day one at Fractal. Thank you.
Pranay, thank you so much for that very significant reminder. Yes, it is day one. And today we stand here with a certain pride and gratitude, looking at a future that is so jam-packed with power and tremendous responsibility and great potential. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear friends, everyone, can we have a huge round of applause for our phenomenal founders? Thank you once again. You know, I've got my eyes on that digital clock, so without any further ado, please join me in welcoming on stage Managing Director and CEO NSC India, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, to share his thoughts with us this morning, everyone. Let's welcome him with a very warm round of applause.
Shri
Shrikant Velamakanni, co-founder and group chief executive, Fractal Analytics. Shri Pranay Agarwal, co-founder and CEO, Fractal Analytics USA. Shri Rohan Haldia, chairman, Fractal Analytics. Shri Satish Raman, chief strategy officer, Fractal. Board members, employees, family members, media personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of my friend Neelam Dhawan, Sasha Mirchandani, Golu Mirchandani. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you at NSE for the listing ceremony of Fractal Analytics Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Fractal Analytics in our family of listed corporates, and it becomes the 2,948th company to list with NSE, further strengthening the vibrant and growing ecosystem of listed Indian enterprises. India is the fourth largest capital market in the world. Market capitalization of NSE listed companies has grown over 128 times since NSE started operations in 94, which now stands at 464 lakh crores or 5.11 trillion US dollars. At NSE, our commitment has been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. In 30 years, NSE has been a catalyst to the growth story of India, enabling economic growth through fund mobilization, capital formation, wealth creation, and job creation. Over the past decade, the world has entered the era of data-driven decision-making. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, and advanced analytics are transforming industries from healthcare and financial services to retail, consumer goods, and capital markets. NSE has expanded its adoption of AI from regulatory surveillance to market operations. As India marches towards becoming Viksit Bharat, the listing of Fractal Analytics on NSE reflects the spirit of India driven by innovation and global competitiveness. As entities like Fractal scale through public markets, they contribute directly to building a more strong, self-reliant, and future-ready nation. In recent years, India has consistently ranked among the top IPO markets globally, even as several international markets witnessed subdued activity. In calendar year 25, India was a global leader by number of IPOs, followed by the US and mainland China. In 25, NSE facilitated 222 IPOs through both the main board and NSE Emerge, raising about 1.78 lakh crore in total, one of the strongest years on record. In the current fiscal, 99 companies have already raised 1.69 lakh crore through IPOs on the NSE main board. NSE today serves over 12.5 crore unique investors holding over 25 crore accounts, spanning 99.85% of all PIN codes in the country. We are proud to offer Fractal Analytics access to this broad investor base and a fair, efficient, and transparent market ecosystem. Public listing is the beginning of a new chapter, one that reflects the company's performance, governance standards, leadership, and the spirit of entrepreneurship. I congratulate the entire team of Fractal Analytics, its merchant bankers Kotak Mahindra Capital, Axis Capital, Morgan Stanley India, Goldman Sachs, legal advisors Shardul Ambarshan Mangaldas, PR agency Adfactors, and other parties associated with this listing for their collective accomplishments. Today's listing is the beginning of a strong partnership between NSE and Fractal Analytics. We look forward to support you in your continued growth and future fundraising endeavors like FPO, rights, commercial papers, NCDs, sustainability-linked bonds, and many things. May your journey on NSE as a listed company be impactful, prosperous, and enduring. Happy birthday, Shrikant. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir, I'm going to request you to please join me on stage, and also inviting our co-founders, Shrikant and Pranay, to please join us. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen next is the momentous, the exchange ceremony of mementos. First up, I'd like to request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan to kindly hand over the memento to our co-founders at Fractal Analytics Limited, beginning with the symbolic replica of the iconic NSE bell, which serves as a remarkable memory of this occasion. present a box of proud to be listed badges. Fractal. These are badges that are coming your way. You will be wearing them very shortly. And finally, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan presents a coffee table book that chronicles the journey of NSE India. Mr. Shrikant and Mr. Pranay now invite you to kindly present a memento to Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan. As you can see, it is an atypical memento that beautifully highlights the naturally occurring fractal patterns of a tree, which symbolize growth, strength, staying connected to our roots. Thank you, sir. All right, so I've got a cue there from Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan that we've got to prepare for the bell ringing ceremony. I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Shrikant's family, Mr. Pranay's family, and Mr. Satish and Mr. Ashwat to please join us on stage as we are counting down to the bell ringing ceremony. And Fractalites, I want to draw your attention to two things. One is that beautiful glass bell that all of you have been given. Yeah, hold on to it. Relax, take it easy. All right? And as all of our dignitaries join us on stage, you all know that at a listing ceremony, we typically have a countdown. That's the final 10 seconds. But today, because it's Fractal, obviously we're innovating, right? Because that's how we do it. So what you are going to witness on this screen is not just another countdown, but it is a countdown that chronicles our journey right from the year 2000, when no one was talking about AI, but we were, right up to this date. And my dear friends, that wonderful journey is going to be not just a significant reminder, but is also going to build up so beautifully what stands at the high point of this listing ceremony, which is the ringing of that iconic bell. And I'm not going to invite or expect, but I know for sure that we're all going to count down the final 10 seconds together, and that beautiful glass bell that some of you are holding on to, we're going to ring that together. Here we go. Analytics with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fractal Analytics Limited. You are the Fractalites, when the music goes down, it's so that you can make a lot of noise. Many, many congratulations to all of us here as we officially listed Fractal Analytics Limited on the National Stock Exchange of India. Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir, thank you so much for doing the honors. Please stay with me. We're going to take this photo opportunity before we move into the next half of our agenda. So everyone, I'm going to invite you to please take your seat. Remain seated wherever you are. Thank you to all of our dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you very much. All right, we've got our best shot? No, okay. We've got our best shot. Thank you to all of our dignitaries. Please take your seat. Requesting all of our dignitaries to please take your seat because, ladies and gentlemen, we will now return to the exchange of the mementos, the ceremony. Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir, I request you to please join me on stage. In the next few minutes, NSE would like to present mementos. Making sure that we capture these iconic moments. Thank you to all of our dignitaries. You may take your seat. And Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan remains with me on stage as I'd like to invite the team from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Team Kotak, requesting you to please step forward onto the stage. Team Kotak Mahindra Capital. And my dear friends, due to paucity of time to make sure that we finish timely, as our leadership team has to move into media interviews, I'm going to really expedite this. So I'd like to request Team Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited to please make your way towards the stage and be on standby. Team Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited, yes, please join us here on stage. And while they make their way to the stage, I'd like to invite Team Axis Capital Limited to please join us near the stage and remain on standby. Mr. Mehra and his entire team, we request you to please be here. And Fractalites, the applause must continue because joining us on stage are our incredible partners. Team Axis Capital Limited is now making their way to the stage. Inviting Team Goldman Sachs India Securities Private Limited. Team Sachs India makes their way to the stage, while I invite our legal counsel Shardul Amarchand, Mangaldas and company. Please join us near the stage. And everyone, stay glued to your seats because we have a lots more coming up on our agenda. Team Shardul Amarchand, Mangaldas and company. And finally, Team Factors Public Relations Private Limited. Our PR and communications partners. Thank you very much. Sri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir. All right, inviting our co-founders, Mr. Shrikant and Mr. Pranay on stage. You know, this is that part of the agenda, my dear friends, which is not on paper. Guess what? Because it is a surprise from NSC. Sri Ashish Kumar Chauhan is now presenting a photograph of the bell ringing ceremony which took place here just seconds ago. This is for Team Fractal Analytics. It's the Insta world and we are totally keeping invite our investors from Allmo Capital, inviting Mr. Gulumir Chandani, Mr. Sasha, Kaval Mir Chandani, Safal Shetty to please join us on stage for a group photograph. And everyone, please remain seated. We are, as wherever you are. And while you're seated, don't forget to keep clapping for every single team that makes it to the stage, because all of us in the room know what it takes. All right, everyone, huge round of applause for our investor team at Allmo Capital. I'd like to invite all of the investors from TPG. We have Vivek Mohan, Puneet Bhatia, Mitesh Daga, Prakhar Balasubramanian, Kushal Chand, and Paridi. Please join us here on stage. Come on, I'm counting on your energy. And up next, I'd like to invite our most recent investors, Utpal and Ushma Sheth from the Trust Group. From Gaja Capital, we have Gopal Jain. And also joining us is Saloni Vesh of Neo Wealth and Asset Management. Requesting all of our most recent investors, please make your way to the stage. Investors on the dais. And now, beautiful, iconic mementos that so wonderfully capture the intricate and repetitive designs of fractal in nature are being presented to all of our teams. Inviting on stage Board of Directors of Fractal, Vivek Mohan, Sasha Mirchandani and Neelam Dhawan. Please make your way. Let's give it up for our Board of Directors at Fractal. And next up, I'd like to invite our former investors and board, Chinmay Vishnu Katadre, Chinta Bhagat and Dheeraj Podda, requesting you to please join us. Let's give it up for our former board on stage. And now it's time to invite Fractal's executive team. Natwar Mal, Sankaresa Narayanan, Rasesh Shah, Raj Aradhila, Ajoy Singh, Mrinali Majumdar Sadhe, Sandeep Datta, Satish Raman, Shashidhar Ramakrishnaya, Rohini Singh and Ashwat Bhatt. Yes, Fractalites, I'm counting on you to give a very warm welcome to all the teams making their way to the stage. And must I say, you are doing fabulous. Now let's invite the Phoenix PMO team. We have Satish Raman, Ashwat Bhatt, Svetlana Joshi, Sudipto Bhattacharya, Jay Amin, Nikhil Arora, Neha Jain, and Pujita Desu. My dear friends, we have Team Phoenix PMO on stage. Let's give it up for them once again. Satish and Ashwat, please stay with me as I invite the Phoenix Finance team. Abhishek Rathi, Anjali Garg, Mridalesh Parekh, Vinay Vishwakarma, Shivangam Sen, Samarth Jain, Nikhil Bohra, Mahesh Shetty, Zubin Katra, Kaylin Barbosa, and Zeel Kanani. Fractalites, it's getting too silent in the house. Can I see you all clap to the beat of the music? This is the Phoenix Finance team. Yeah, let's make some noise, everyone. And let's prepare to welcome the Phoenix legal team. Satish and Ashwat, stay with me as I invite Soumya Agarwal, Devanshi Shah, Malay Botadra, Uzair Khan, Atharva Ashtekar, Hina Sonigara, Simran Kushwaha, Pratik Sharma, Kavita Nandani, Neha Salia, Manisha Tejwani, Krisha Thakur, Prasunjit Mondal, Ritika Das, Kiran Humane, and Riya Bhadra. Doston, can we give it up for our Phoenix legal team? And now let's prepare to welcome founders of Alpha companies. Cure AI founder Prashant Warrior, Samya AI founders Pawan Paleti and Shailendra Singh, Final Mile founders Biju Dominic and Anurag Vesh, Asper AI leadership Mohit Agarwal and Anuj Kaushik, Analytics Vidya Kunal Jain. Okay, now Fractalites, you all know this already, but may I remind you that there are teams who have worked tirelessly and very closely together to make this IPO not just happen, but happen very, very successfully. So it's time to welcome them on stage, beginning with the GCEO team. Karuna Damwani, Srinath Narasimhan. And the marketing team, Shubhendra Kanade, Abhishek Sharma, Astha Junjunwala, Shubhankar Jadhav, Snehal Chaudhary, Susmita Roy and Vinay Nair. The admin team, Abhijit Roy, Satish Parmeshwaran, Saurav Jambhurkar, Saurav Bajpai and Joe Joseph. Also inviting the IT team, Liaquat Sheikh, Vishal Shah, Avinash Gupta and Praful Bhavar. Now, my dear friends, the team that you see on stage right now have played very significant and instrumental roles in the success of the IPO. So I expect nothing but a thunderous round of applause and a very, very warm cheer. Yes, thank you. Thank you to all of our Fractalites on stage for making this happen. All right, we've got our perfect shot. Thank you so much. And now, finally, I'd like to invite on stage our tenured Fractalites and leaders who have helped build the company for the long term. Aditi Agarwal Singh, Amit Khare, Angad Singh, Aniket Koyande, Anindya Sen Gupta, Anuj K, Anuja Ranjan, Anvi Shah, Dabal Mistry, Ekta Gogri and Gaurav Sachar, requesting you to please join us on stage. Fractalites, please put your hands together in a very warm round like to invite our next group of members, Geetanjali Sahi, Jetal Shah, Jitendra Rajkumar Dwivedi, Manish Palav, Nalana Ranka, Nilima Naidu, Neha Singh, Pramod Krishnan, Praneet Aneja, Prithvish Dev, and Radhika Kapadia. Please join us on stage. Fractalites, can I please see you putting your hands together and showing a lot of love? And lastly, but very importantly, let's welcome Rahul Desai, Rahul Kapoor, Rajesh Krishnan, Ritesh Thakur, Sandeep Bhogaraju, Saurabh Srivastav, Suraj Amonkar, Vaibhav Agarwal, Veena Brahmakal, and Vikram Magon. Requesting you all, please join us. Everyone, give it up for Darshna Shah! Yes! Warmest, loudest welcome. Darshna, on behalf of Team Fractal, many congratulations to you and thank you for this incredible partnership. Thank you. Darshna, please accept this. On behalf of all the Fractalites in the house and those watching us there live. All right, Srikant and Pranay, stay with me because we come to that point in our agenda where we like to present special mementos to our dedicated partners whose contributions have been invaluable to the successful listing of our company. Beginning with the team from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Everyone, please take your seat. Please remain seated wherever you are. Team Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. And Fractalites, I'm going to invite you to keep clapping for these incredible teams who are walking up on the stage, who work tirelessly to make successful this listing. Inviting Team Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. Team Morgan Stanley, please join us. All right, Team Morgan Stanley, are you here in the room? Okay, it appears they're not here. I'm going to move on and invite Team Axis Capital Limited. Team Axis Capital Limited, please join us. All right, we've got Team Morgan Stanley. We found them. Fractalites, can I see you clap to the beat of the music? Come on, come on. Let's stay warmed up. We're counting down to the final few items on our agenda, inviting Team Axis Capital to please make your way to the stage. And I'd like to invite Team Goldman Sachs India Securities to join us near the stage. Team Goldman Sachs, yes, welcome. Fractalites, I invite you to give it up for Access Capital. Team Goldman Sachs India Securities making their way to the stage as I invite Team Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and company. Please join us here side stage. All right, everyone, let's give it up once again for Goldman Sachs India Securities. Inviting Team Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas to please join us. And all of our partners and teams who are making their way to the stage, I request you to kindly enter and exit from the center of the stage. Inviting forward Team BSR and Company LLP, our chartered accountants. Team BSR and Company LLP. There they are. Welcome. And as they join us, I'd like to invite Team Adfactors Public Relations Private Limited to please be on standby. Fractalites, let's show some love to Team BSR and Company LLP on stage. And now, Adfactors Public Relations Private Limited making their way to the stage. Welcome. Fractalites, this is the team that's helped us make a lot of noise and let everyone know that it is day one. Let's give it up for Team Adfactors Public Relations. Inviting Team MUFG In Time India Private Limited. Team MUFG India. Are you here in the room? If you're here, please wave at me. Okay, it appears that they're not here. I'd like to invite Khaitan and Company. Team Khaitan and Company. All right, gentleman making his way to the stage. Yes, please join us. Meanwhile, everyone stay glued to your seats, all right? Khaitan and Company, let's give it up for them once again. Team Latham and Watkins, requesting you to join us. And if you're here, please wave at me. Okay, they're not in the room, so I'd like to invite Team White and Case, LLP. Team White and Case, are you here with us? Okay, no problem. We'll make sure we deliver the memento to them. Can we have a round of applause for our co-founders, everyone? The hardest working people in the room. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Please take your seat. We're inching towards the final moments of the listing ceremony. I'd like to invite our Chief Strategy Officer at Fractal, Mr. Satish Raman, requesting you to please join me on stage and share your thoughts with us this morning.
All right. Good morning to everyone. First, Can we just do 3 cheers for Fractal? Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Fantastic. There are moments in the life of an enterprise when the noise fades, the screens blur, and what remains is a simple, powerful truth. We are here because Srikant and Pranay believed in an idea long before it was obvious and long before it was easy. Thank you. Then a morning like this one comes along, and it isn't an ordinary one. It's a line drawn between what we hoped for and what we proved possible. 4 years ago, when we started discussing the possibilities of an IPO, we did not begin with certainty. We did not begin with guarantees. We began with grit. We began with intent. We began with the belief that if you assemble a team of good people, give them a worthy purpose, and ask them to aim a little higher than their comfort allows, they will surprise you not once, not twice, but consistently. We did not seek, nor did we crave economic storms. We did not expect, nor did we invite geopolitical shockwaves. We did not predict, nor did we pretend away internal challenges. There were several days when progress felt like rowing against the tide. And yet, like Odysseus navigating the Straits of Messina between Scylla and Charybdis, dangers both equally real and equally unforgiving, we learned that leadership is not the absence of danger, it is the presence of judgment. It is choosing courage over comfort, clarity over confusion, and forward motion over fear. We did not drift, we steered together. And every time we thought we have measured our capacity to meet a challenge, we looked up and we reminded ourselves that that capacity may well be limitless. Today, the bell that we rang does more than start the trading. It signals that belief, when paired with effort, becomes momentum. That accountability is not a burden, it is a privilege. That transparency isn't exposure, it is trust made visible. Public markets will test us. Good, they should, because scrutiny sharpens purpose and strengthens character. We step forward not because the seas are calm, because we know the crew is tested and knows how to sail. Because worthy institutions do not ask for small stages, they grow into larger ones. We stand here because our team stayed when no one was watching, because clients stood firm when it mattered, hand in hand, because investors looked at uncertainty and saw potential, and 2 unnamed angels guided us and shone light our way. To our partners at TPG, Apax, and Olmo, your support and collaboration was critical and crucial in making this happen. To our independent directors who shaped us with sharp critique and equally with warm accolades at respectively necessary moments, thank you for being our guardrails. I know Ashwat's going to be coming on stage momentarily to propose a word of thanks, but I do want to call out a few names who made this happen and on whose shoulders we carried this IPO through. I'm calling on the PMO team and 6 tireless leaders who collectively formed the very deep core that delivered this magic. Please stand where you are, and the room, please give them a round of applause. Svetlana Joshi, Shudupto Bhattacharya, Jay Amin, Abhishek Rathi, Anjali Garg, Soumya Agarwal, Mrudalesh Parekh, Anusha Natarajan, who can't be here, and Devanshi Shah. To the PMO and core team, my immense gratitude, and I tip my hat to you. To Ashwat, the man behind the magic. Sorry you had to put up with me, but sir, it was indeed a privilege to partner with you on this. So this morning, we don't just ring a bell, we affirm a promise. We will do what is hard. We will achieve what is great. Today we rise. Today we reach for the stars, stronger than ever, and we do it together with patience, persistence, and perseverance. Thank you all.
Mr. Raman, thank you for that incredible reminder that what a privilege it is to be accountable and to share the trust, the brand new trust actually, that we've received today. And now, my dear friends, as Mr. Raman has rightly pointed out, gratitude is in order. Before we officially close the listing ceremony, I'd like to invite our Chief Financial Officer at Fractal. Let's give it up, everyone, for Mr. Ashwath Bhatt.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Actually, my word of thanks is going to be pretty short. I've just decided to thank Srikanth for letting me speak in English. I think last week has been pretty tough for me. So I did ask Mrinali about what do I say for gratitude in Hindi. So she just taught me that I'm supposed to say मैं आभारी हूँ. So there is a lot of gratitude that I have for everybody around. So I'm going to start with obviously this company which was started 26 years ago. Srikanth rightly calls it 26-year-old overnight success. So I think without Srikanth and Pranay kind of taking this crazy idea and converting this to a success, so nothing would be possible without you. So again, thanks to you. And again, I have too many memories to kind of count because this has been a journey over the last 4 years. I think the way I saw Srikanth in almost 200 of the meetings, it was almost like an Energizer bunny, like constant energy, saying the same thing with conviction to kind of convince people. That was truly, truly inspiring. So thanks to both of you. Second, I would want to thank my family, Bindu, Nivedita, Nandita, and my mother. I think there are times in life when you have to put family or rather Fractal ahead of family. So that was last 8-9 months have been quite tough. And again, thanks to my family for standing behind me. I'd like to then thank I call him now my spouse in Mumbai or in India. So that's Mr. Satish. So I think the amount of work that he did, like every evening he will listen to me as to when I would say, okay, the chances are XYZ percentage. I don't want to relive some of those things, but he had to listen to me. What are the chances? I think Satish is a person who never gives up. I think anybody who has worked with him knows about it. I'm not too sure whether Suraj from Axis is here, but I think me sitting next to Satish and Suraj talking in Tamil, I think improved my Tamil. It helps my chances with my wife a little bit better, so thanks for that too. Then talking about PMO, again, there's one special person I want to thank. Obviously, we'll go to everybody else too. Svetlana Joshi. Svetlana is something else altogether. I think every meeting, like there are so many calls, so many meetings that you have to meet, and most of the times you are clueless who you are meeting next, what are you supposed to speak. I think she kept all of us well prepared and like never had to worry about even basic things like, okay, where is the car, where is the food, who needs to eat what. Like I'm talking about some of the mundane things, but really helping us pull through this process. Svetlana, again, really thank you. And for people who don't know, Svetlana works out of Singapore. So that doesn't really help when me and Satish are based in New York. And for when the project started, I used to be based in San Francisco. So it used to be almost, at some point in time, 16 hours of, or huge amount of time gap. So it's not been easy. So again, thanks for that. Now, talking about some of the core team, want to call out Soumya, Abhishek, Anjali, Nalina, Pramod, Devanshi, and Mrudulesh. So again, please stand up. And by the way, Abhishek and Anjali just got promoted this Friday, so it couldn't have come at a better time. So. There are times when you think that something is done and then you go home, then you realize that, okay, you might be going home at 11 in the night, but you realize that something got done only at 6 in the morning. And it's not just one day. I think it is something that happened over multiple days. We had to get 5 different audits done for, that means 10 different periods for 30 different entities. So thanks again for all your work. I think some of you worked with broken leg, broken hand, with family emergency, like Abhishek became a dad just a couple of weeks ago. And and I'm such a bad manager that I didn't even know about that thing. So one fine day he told me, I'm going to be away for 2 hours. I said, okay, I hope everything is fine. He said, no, I just became a dad. So that has been the level of commitment. So now talking about other PMO team members, Shudipto, he's the person who was refusing to go home even with a broken leg. Where is Jay? Jay Amin. Where is Jay? Neha Jain, Pujita, Nikhil, and then Srinath. So I don't see Srinath. Yeah, there you are. Then talking about the accounting team, I want to call out again, Mrudulesh talked about Vinay Vishwakarma, Shivangam Sen, Kailin, Ms. Mahesh Shetty. Mahesh ensured that like our fixed deposit got done at 9 in the morning today, so he didn't leave us, ensured that we didn't lose an hour of interest. Zubin, Kushal, Manish and Satnam, Yash and Soumya Rathore. These are 2 of our interns in the accounting team. And Anusha is in Bangalore. She couldn't travel because she's going to go on maternity leave sometime very soon. So Anusha and Zeel. Then our order to cash team, obviously cash is king. So Sammy, Sagar, Nitesh, Prem and Kranti. So thank you so much for really doing what you guys do. Then Pramod and Natesh. So the number of quotes that you guys had to get. So again, thanks for doing what you guys do. Going to legal team, I want to thank Pratik, Kavita, Uzair, Malay, Neha, Chavi, and then Manisha. Thanks to all of you. Then want to specifically thank some of our interns in the legal and secretarial team. Some of them are, I'm not even sure whether they are majors. I hope Devanshi are not breaking any rules. So Athav, Hina, Krisha, Simran and Ritika. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Then from Cure AI team, Harsh and Kaitik. I don't know where you guys are. Yeah. Again, thank you so much. We keep coming back to you with a lot of requests. So talking about some of the ex-finance teams, two people specifically I would like to call out. One is Anil Chanana. He's been a great supporter of ours, and he has really kind of set up a great team when I joined Fractal 5 years ago. So thanks, Anil. He couldn't be here today. And then Mani, I can't definitely pronounce his full name. So Mani, I guess most of you know who is Mani. So Mani is not here with us. Again, thanks for that. And with this core team, I definitely want to thank all your families, because I think the amount of time that all of you have spent over and over on this, I think it wouldn't be possible without that family. Now, talking about Shubhendra, Abhishek, Vinay, and Asta, and Shubhankar, I think you guys have done a fantastic job in managing the marketing. I think Shubhendra hasn't slept in a while, so thanks Shubhendra, and thanks to your team. So fantastic job. Then in terms of admin team, sorry, I'm going to miss out some of the names, but I specifically wanted to call out Abhijit, Satish, and Ruchit. Then specific thanks to Karuna. Karuna, thanks for... Yeah, and somebody did lose their passport in Hong Kong. I'll not disclose who it is, so I know it's a top secret. So we had to go through a few things. So Karuna, thanks for keeping everybody aligned. So thanks for that. And Chetna, so again, like orchestrating the whole thing. So again, thanks for everything that you do and putting together a great event. So, and Manish Tiwari, I don't think, yeah, he couldn't come in the last minute. He has declared I am the most spammed person in Fractal right now, most attacked, and he keeps all of us safe. Manish is our CIO. So thanks, Manish. And the entire IT team. So thanks to all of you. Well, I want to now move over to our board of directors, some of the early investors like Mr. Gulumir Chandani. Thank you so much for keeping faith in Fractal and being always supportive of us. Sasha, thank you so much. And Vivek, thank you so much from TPJ. I know there is the rest of your team here too. Thank you. And Neelam, I know Janaki and Kat is not, they're not here, but again, thank you so much for keeping us in check, and thanks for all the support. So, the IPO committee obviously is made up of TPG and Apex. I know Harjot is not here, but again, Rohan, Harjot, and obviously TPG team, thanks so much for putting up with us. So I'd like to again thank all the ex-Fractalites. I think there are close to maybe 10,000 ex-Fractalites. So almost 15,000 people right now, total Fractalites. So 10,000 ex-Fractalites. And everybody in the executive team. I'm again not going to bore you with all the names, all of you know. So everybody in the executive team, all of you who are here, and everybody in the leadership team, and the entire Fractalites and your family, really sincere thanks to all of you. And as we list today, we have a new set of family, which is 136,000 shareholders, so who have joined us. So thanks to all of them for keeping their trust and faith in us. So thank you so much. I'd like to thank all the bankers, Kotak, Axis, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, and even MUFG. So I don't think MUFG people are here. And within the bankers, specific thanks to Vishal and Priyankar. I don't know where you are. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so KPMG, our other partners, Rajesh, Jitu, thank you so much for being there for us. And Ankit for coming at 2 in the night and finishing our circles up. EY team, Avnish, thank you so much. Thanks for everything you've done. Then our independent chartered accountants, Nisarg and Company, Mr. Nisarg, thank you so much for your help. From PwC team, Piyush could not be here, so thanks so much for our internal auditors. Nova One, Sunil Sanga and Dhruv. I think Sunil might have left by now, so thank you so much. Nikhil from Shardul Amarchand, thank you. Then Ketan, White and Case, and Latham. And last but not the least, Ad Factors team. I'm not going to take all your names. Thanks for putting up a great show. Thanks to everyone. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Ashwath. Truly, most certainly, gratitude is top of the order. Well, Fractalites, we've come to that part of the morning where I say that this is where we close the official listing ceremony of Fractal Analytics Limited, and this is where you make the maximum amount of noise. So once again, many congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much for joining us. I want to draw your attention to the fact that the photographs that you've been clicking at up and above, they are ready, they're printed, and they've been readily put into a frame, which you can collect from the registration desk on your way out of the venue. Of course,